Hello. I'm back. This is going to be a Usual Suspects tarot reading. It's a general reading for all the Donna Jeans in America. I'm Donna. You're Donna. We're all Donna. Unless we're dude. We're not dude. So, here we go. It seems to me pretty much to be a case of spilt milk. You have a broken heart and a sense of destiny. Like, I knew it couldn't last. And then the spilt milk. No use crying over spilt milk. And you're going to have a couple days bad. You're like, oh my God, what have I done? I'm going to be alone forever. You know, I'm feeling bad. Boo-hoo. But at the end of the day, you're the empress and you secretly know dude wasn't up to snuff to begin with. Because you're that hot, right? Okay, so it's sad. It's sad. It's depressing. You know, it brings up a lot of... I don't think this heartbreak is the real problem. I think the real problem is, when am I going to find love? What's wrong with me? If not now, never. Am I too old? I mean, the list just keeps getting better and better, right? I should stop. But you're okay. You have the strength of your conviction. You have the wisdom of your experience. You definitely have the lesson that you learned. And you've been able to detach from it and thereby use it. Maybe the lesson that you learned here will have a bearing on your next choice. What you will and will not have. Let's have these words, shall we? I mean, overall, it's a little sad, but it looks totally okay. You have regret. Accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes. Leave it in the past. It's over. Cannot be changed. Disappointed. Clean up time. Let's go. And minor problems. You put something in its proper perspective, as well as your heart. They may or may not be the same thing. I'm not sure about that. But you've got it under control. My hands are cold. Now we got the Eight of Pentacles. Hard at work. A period of growth and opportunity. You learned a lesson and you have the wisdom of your experience. You're no fool. Mama didn't raise no fool. And you're good-hearted. This doesn't... Growth. King of Cups. Then you met him. Oh, and that was iffy. You took a gamble. Taking a risk. Luck, playing games. Chances are to roll with it. Random results. Win or lose. Uncertain outcome, playing the game, potential fate, and what happens next. Okay, so you're pretty old much, and you're like, all right. Well, that was a lesson. That was a lesson. I won't make that mistake again. But you want to find the right one. You want to find the right man. You want love. I want to know what love is. Well, dude wants a second chance. But your answer is yes reversed, which I think is a soft no. Mrs. Roundabout. But this guy is in your future. Romeo's in your future. And perhaps this is an ex, perhaps this is someone else, because you have a different perception about them. That's the dude. You have a whole different perception about dude. He does not get a second chance. You see things totally different. Who didn't know? Okay. Anyway, let me not ruin it for the new people. Hello, new people. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Show me the hard at work. Oh, wait a minute. Almost did it. We also got Shark. Take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. You see that? Oh, we got 3 of them. Your heart is involved. And an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Yeah, that's where you go. You go right there. This could get ugly. Your heart, love, deep affection, and caring. You know better, but you love them. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, hard at... Shit. The Eight of Pentacles, hard at work. Five of Cups, sad. Sad about the past. Gonna put that behind me. I got to making up. Trying to catch up. Five of Wands from this bad game you got trapped in. That's the truth. A game of words. A game of truths. A game of... Well, it's a risk. You love him, King of Cups. So you took a chance. You took a chance on a game of words. King of Wands. King of Wands. The Hermit. Two of Swords. Let me lay this out, because there's a definite old story there, right? But I don't want to read it. So let me lay this out so I can give you the... I mean, I will, but I want to make it the best story I can get. Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups. Three. Eight of Swords. No. No. Okay. So there you are, hard at work, sad because you're failing, you're losing this game, and you want the truth, you want growth, you want to succeed. How do you succeed? So this man comes along, this King of Cups, that can but you took a chance with him, and it ended up you lost the King of Wands, and he went to the Hermitage and Two of Swords, as you just wouldn't see. I don't know what you wouldn't see. But you've been bottlenecked here a long time with this King of Cups that came along when you were looking for growth. Now your back's to the wall. Now, this is old story. We have two people here. This is old story. Your back's against the wall. You are the Queen of Swords, as you always were. You, as far as the old story goes, you may be the Queen of Swords and you morph into the Queen of Pentacles because of you know who. And the Ace of Cups. So I see both of those cards as connected to you. But here's the Queen of Swords, long endurance and in passion. There's the Ace of Cups on top of passion. You've waited so long to have what you wanted. Right, you cut off everything out of yourself to get it. Now your back's against the wall. It's just all flooding out between the shark taking advantage of you and this bleeding heart that wants another chance. But your answer is no. The Nine of Wands again, the Two of Pentacles. You will never again will you put yourself second to him or anyone else, and you will be strong because you are strong. Surviving what you've been through has made you strong. They cannot defeat you. And here we have the King of Wands next to the rude and arrogant person who wants a second chance. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. You have a different perception about him now, and thank you very much, but I was going to say you'll do it on your own, but what you're doing is making him do it on his own. And once again, he is demoted from the king he pretends to be to a Knight of Wands, prone to making foolish and bad choices all over the place, and he cannot park his carnival at your door. Spilled milk. Lessons learned. Okay. Final summary from Spirit is the King of Swords. Clarity. Ooh. The breach of contract, no contact, no relation, no need, no. Oh my goodness. Facade, this is all, earlier I was saying don't do it because it's a lie. There's the facade, there's the mask. Let me stop there and go back because I forget these. Okay, so there's the facade, there's the mask. You see through the mask. Power on. Okay, show me the shark taking advantage of your bleeding heart. Chum in the water. They're just gonna chew you up. The Hanged Man, that's the card that hopped out in the shuffling. No. That's the card that I seen still in the box when I was setting the table. I had already shuffled, so I put it out and reshuffled it. All of it. I had pulled everything. I had already pulled this card, and it was a different card. This was the card that was in the box that I reshuffled over. Okay, so a different perspective. You see him in a different way. That's what's really important. You're going to set him on his heels. You're going to pop his bubble. That's the lesson. You're not chumming the water. Four Swords. But not for lack of them trying. They're trying to get you. Don't be waiting. Don't next time they're going to hit. Don't wait around for it. Four of Wands. Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to be happy? This is not happy. To do nothing is to be happy. To let go of this facade is to be happy. Show me the bleeding heart. Page of Cups. I believe you're going to get a Band-Aid on that. You're getting things back under control. You're getting your emotions back under control. Spilt milk. Water under the bridge. Better lesson well learned. King of Cups. That is mature emotional stability in yourself. Eight of Cups. Every day's better. No more circus. The Moon. You still hold hope for them in your heart. You may not talk about it anymore, but it's there. I know it. You know it. We all know it. But we don't talk about it. Okay. You see through them. You're taking that mask off, the one that they forced you to wear as well. You're breaking roles. You're saying no. You've got gratitude. But here's a metaphor or an example. I come to put my 2 weeks notice in. Oh, come on, John, you've been working, or come on, Donna, you've been working here 15 years. I know. It's time for me to go. Y'all been great. Y'all been great, but the kids are grown, and I finally got the opportunity to do this, and so I'm gonna go. Just, the gratitude, the facade. You dropped the mask. You dropped a role. It's a role change. It's a stage of life. This isn't for you anymore. You don't want it. Oh, and here's the castle upside down, tower upside down. Let's have some more words on that. You've been isolated, and it says the old guard. This is the old story. It's timeless. A woman's frustration at the culmination of her life. What is her life worth? The woulda, coulda, shouldas. The John and Marthas. And all the heralds in the basements everywhere. So you think about pride and recognition and position and your praise for your achievements. Your ego is there. It's important to you. Wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, and isolation. Well, you're breaking out of the old rule. You're breaking the glass ceiling, right? And then the cherry on the top is happiness. The Ten of Cups. A different perspective, a different perception on what true happiness is, and you are most truly happiest when you have separated yourself from the King of Wands. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Spirit says, take care. Oh, and you have the Empress again here. Remember, you had the Empress here too. Maybe they're a little butt hurt because it didn't hurt you as much as it should have. This is very vindictive and immature. Can be. Femininity, nurturing, fertility, and abundance as the Empress. Dependence, smothering, and emptiness. Do you miss it? Who are you without it? Well, it's brand new. That remains to be seen. The I Want My Money Back Oracle says, slice through obstacles and carve a path toward your dreams. You are the Queen of Swords. Slice through your obstacles. Take care. Receive, a unicorn. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. And then we have Coyote, a time of playfulness. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Like feeling bad because you're not that broke up about it. Because you know you'd rather be doing something else. And they don't deserve it. I mean, here you are putting all your effort into somebody who treats you poorly and takes you for granted and doesn't appreciate you. You're the only balance in this equation. Because you're able to detach from it and move away from it, and because they would just think it's okay to keep on hurting you. Or not think about it at all. They suck. So a better time is coming. This has been a period of growth, period of lessons, setbacks and disappointments, yes. Chum in the water. Bad time for you. Don't give them another chance. You're not gonna. No more abuse. No more cocky fool. No more crying over spilt milk, getting back on track. It's going to be a good time. Maybe you may be going out. You may be going out to a milk bar. Just kidding. Okay, bye-bye. I don't know if that ever changed or not. Bye. I was also experimenting.